Some cultures believe that regardless of where you are in the world, you must definitely have an encounter with a wild animal. In this video, we are going to share basic survival tips that could save you someday, should you encounter any of the animals we want to talk about today. Life is an adventure, and sometimes that adventure takes us into the territories of Earth's most fascinating creatures. Whether you're hiking in the woods, swimming in the ocean, or exploring a tropical rainforest, it's crucial to understand how to coexist with the wildlife that calls these locations home. We'll be diving into survival strategies for encounters with bears, pythons, sharks, crocodiles, and snakes. Each of these animals has its unique behaviors, and knowing how to respond can make the difference between a thrilling story and a dangerous situation. Our aim is to equip you with knowledge and tips that are validated and essential for your safety. Stick around as we start with the first one. Imagine walking through the woods and suddenly coming face to face with a bear. This might seem like an instant nightmare, but don't panic. Your actions in the next few moments could save your life. There are different types of bear encounters, each requiring a specific response. If it's a grizzly, you'll want to play dead. Lie flat on your stomach, clasp your hands behind your neck, and spread your legs to prevent the bear from flipping you over. However, if it's a black bear, fight back using any available object. Regardless of the bear species, running is a big no-no. Bears can outrun humans, and fleeing can trigger their chase instinct. Instead, make yourself look bigger. Stand on your tiptoes, raise your arms, and spread your jacket if you're wearing one. Remember, stay calm and avoid direct eye contact. Bears perceive this as a threat. A bear encounter doesn't have to end in disaster if you know what to do. Pythons are among the largest snakes in the world, making them a formidable opponent. Their strength is truly awe-inspiring, and they're capable of overpowering even the most robust of creatures. But let's say you find yourself in a sticky situation with one of these reptilian titans. How would you survive? Firstly, remember that a python's head is its most dangerous part. It's here that they hold their constricting power and their bite, so avoiding the head is paramount. If you come face to face with a python, try to move away from its head, not towards it. Secondly, never let a python coil around you. Their coils can exert an immense amount of pressure, enough to immobilize or even kill. If a python starts to coil around you, do everything in your power to prevent it. Your goal should be to create distance between yourself and the python. The further you are, the safer you'll be, so keep these tips in mind, and you'll greatly increase your odds of surviving a python encounter. Few things are as terrifying as a shark encounter. But even in the face of such fear, knowing how to react can make a world of difference. The first rule of thumb is to stay calm. Panic can lead to frantic movement, which might signal to the shark that you are prey. Instead, try to maintain a steady, smooth swimming motion. If the shark gets closer, do your best to keep your eyes on it. Sharks have a knack for striking when you're not looking, so maintaining eye contact can help deter an attack. Should the shark decide to attack, remember you are not helpless. Target the shark's sensitive areas, the nose, eyes, and gills. A strong punch or jab in these areas can be enough to convince the shark you're not an easy meal. And finally, it's important to dispel the myth that every shark is a man-eater. Remember, sharks are not out to get you. Most attacks are a case of mistaken identity. Crocodiles are one of the deadliest creatures in the animal kingdom. When faced with a crocodile, survival can seem like a daunting task. However, there are a few key strategies that can increase your chances of living to tell the tale. Firstly, if you find yourself being chased by a crocodile, remember to run in a zigzag pattern. Crocodiles are quick, but they struggle to change direction rapidly. This zigzag running can throw them off your trail and buy you precious seconds to escape. Secondly, if a crocodile has you in its grip, aim for its most vulnerable spots, the eyes and the snout. A strong jab or punch to these areas can cause the crocodile to release its hold, giving you a chance to get away. These strategies, though effective, are last resorts. Your best defense against a crocodile is prevention. Stay away from the water's edge in areas where crocodiles are known to live. Snakes can be found nearly everywhere in the world, and a bite can be deadly. But don't let that rattle you. With the right knowledge and attitude, a snake encounter doesn't have to turn into a dangerous situation. First things first, if you spot a snake, stay calm. Panic can lead to hasty actions that may provoke the snake. Now, you don't want to be seen as a threat, so avoid direct eye contact and back away slowly. What if the snake bites? Well, it's crucial you seek immediate medical attention. Even if you believe the snake to be non-venomous, it's better to err on the side of caution. Clean the wound gently, but don't attempt to suck out the venom or apply a tourniquet. Remember, most snakes are more afraid of you than you are of them. Respect their space and they'll likely respect yours. Surviving an encounter with a wild animal can be a daunting task, but with the right knowledge, you can increase your chances. Let's recap the key tips shared today. For bears, make yourself appear larger and never turn your back or run. If you encounter a python, avoid its head and try to uncoil it starting from its tail. When faced with a shark, maintain eye contact and try to back away slowly. If a crocodile is your adversary, aim for its eyes or snout. Lastly, when dealing with snakes, stay still and give it plenty of space. These survival tips are not foolproof, and every situation is unique. But by remembering these basics, you're better equipped for a potential encounter. Always respect wildlife and their habitats. Avoid unnecessary interactions and remember, prevention is the best strategy. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay safe out there.